about higher education at the 21st century, Dr. EKSanford. Dr. Sanford is a sociologist at Tennessee State University. And of course, Dr. Sanford, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
All right, thank you so very much for having me.
And of course, we're glad to have you with us this morning, Dr. Sanford. We know that the topic that we're going to deal with this morning in higher education at the 21st century is a very, very important topic.
Absolutely.
And what we'd like to do is to get into a discussion in reference to what it means to be involved in higher education at the 21st century and some of the other aspects of higher education at the 21st century. But before we do that, Dr. Sanford, let's see if we can have you give our audience an opportunity to know you and to become familiar with some of the things that you're going to talk about by giving us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that were important in terms of leading you eventually to Tennessee State University in the Department of Sociology, and then we'll talk about other things.
Absolutely, and thank you again. As you said, my name is EKSanford, and I'm an associate professor at Tennessee State University in the Department of Sociology. I've been here now 1 year, but I have been in the TBR system as the chairperson of the Department of Sociology at Austin Peay State University for a number of years prior to coming to TSU. And I've been so fortunate and happy to actually be here. But prior to my tenure here at Tennessee State and here within the Tennessee Board of Regents, I was at the University of Montana, in Missoula, Montana. And then prior to there, I was in State College, Pennsylvania, where I did a postdoctorate, NIMH, a National Institute of Mental Health postdoc degree at the Pennsylvania State University. I also taught there in the Africana Studies program for a year before coming to the University of Montana. And then prior to that, I think it's very important to know that I was at Howard University in Washington, D.C., where I received my doctorate degree. There I did my dissertation on the homeless elderly. And I also worked in the Washington, D.C. area with the national headquarters of the American Red Cross doing HIV/AIDS education, research, evaluation, as well as with the national headquarters of the American Association of Retired